Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a video that's a little bit different, and it's one of the questions that I get asked pretty often is how do I fit my interactive pages into page protectors to go in the 12 by 12 ring bound albums. So I just thought I'd show you a few of the pages that I've done that are interactive and how they go into the page protectors and kind of how I do that. So I hope that you can see while here. I know it's hard to see with the glare and my studio lights, but obviously I've got to have them in a page protector so that you can see what I'm doing. So this page I did a while ago, and there wasn't a lot of interactive elements to this one, but there are a few extra photos that I wanted to include. So I put those photos on tags and tucked them in this little heart shaped pocket. And so what I did here was when I put this into a page protector, I took these out and just set them aside for a minute, put the page into the page protector, and then took my craft knife and very carefully just cut through the pocket in the shape of the heart. The cut goes from about here all the way over to about here, and that gives just enough room to tuck these photos in, just like that. So I know that some of you will have questions about these photos not being protected. That is a concern, especially if the photos were original. These, however, were ones that I just printed at home. I have other photos that I have used these other two photos in other projects, so that's not the only time that they are in my albums. And I would rather have the pictures have the reader to have access to the pictures than to be really picky about the possibility of the photos getting messed up. So that's just personal preference. If you want to, you could use a fuse tool to make little like tiny page protectors to protect those photos, but that hasn't been something that I have been overly concerned about. So actually there is an interactive element on the back of this page as well. So this one is much simpler, but it does have my journaling. So with the huge title and a full 4x6 photo, I didn't have a ton of room for journaling, and so I just printed journaling strips on the tag and made a pocket behind the photo. And then all I did is there's a slit in the page protector that I cut with a craft knife from here to here. So if you want to see a closer look at these pages, they are all over in my Instagram feed. The link to my other social media channels are always in the description box, and I would love to have you hop over to Instagram and to check out the pages there and follow me. I do update there with photos of my projects in my feed, usually several times a week. So with this one, there are several photos tucked behind this page protector. I'll tell you quickly the story behind this so that you can kind of understand why I did the page in this way. This was just a couple days before Christmas, we were having a family get together with my parents, and we had a huge Nerf gun battle. And the pictures, like, it was at night in the middle of winter, there were tons of people, and so most of the photos that I took were really blurry. Like, they're dark, they're blurry, just not great quality, but I wanted to make sure that they were in the album. So at the end of the evening, my mom wanted a photo of all of her grandkids, and so I took that photo of the grandkids, and then I added several different photos behind I just made a pocket and put them behind there. I might go back with this one and put these into a page protector, like a pocket page protector that goes next to this page, because these photos are so important in telling the story. So this is one that I might go back and change when I put it into the album, but we'll see. Here's another interactive page here on the back. This one is a grid layout. It features 3 photos, and there are 2 of them that are just I put on the page, and then this one that I hope you can see it. Let me see if. So what it is my niece built a stand for my phone out of some magnet tiles, and anyway, but it's kind of hard to tell in the photo what was happening there, and so I wanted the 2 cute photos of my niece to be front and center. It's got the title and journaling that tell the story, and then on this one you flip up that flap, and that story also, or that photo also, is very important to the story. So what I did with this one is I put the page into the page protector. Again, with my craft knife, I cut just through the plastic, and you got to be careful, don't cut too deep and damage your page, but I cut from here to here, and then I put the page back in, except instead of sliding everything under the page protector, I just worked it carefully so that I could have this photo on the top. Again, this is something you wouldn't want to do with an irreplaceable photo. This photo, I have other copies that I have printed and used other places, and that I've also gotten printed from Persnickety Prints, so it is archival quality. But also, I wanted to say, let me just grab them right here. Oh, they're not. Hang on just a second. Okay, here they are. Sorry about that. But Simple Stories has these photo flips, and what they are, it's a little page protector that has adhesive on it. So if this fit my photo, this one is for a 3x4, I could put this photo into, and I've got to remember, I think it goes this way actually. And my photo's not going to fit in there. But you would slip the photo into that, and then there's this little bit of adhesive that you would glue that, or adhere that to the other page protector. So that if you do want your photo protected, you can use these photo flips. But you do need to stick to standard photo sizes if you're going to do that. I believe they come in 3x4, 4x6, and let me look. I think that might be all, is 3x4 and 4x6. That's all that I have here, but I'll check and put a link in the video description below, and give you a link to those photo flips so that if you do want to add those, that's an excellent option for interactive pages when you do want to protect the photo. So here's another one that is very similar to one that I showed you earlier about Thanksgiving. This one has a pre-made pocket. I cannot remember. I actually think these were in a Hip Kit Club exclusive, but let's see, Pink Fresh Studio has these pre-made pockets that have tags in them, and those are an excellent option for interactive pages, and they work perfectly in page protectors as well. You just have to cut the page protector with a craft knife. So on this one, I did have to cut it a little bit differently because I had that embellishment right there, but basically I just carefully kind of cut right over top of it. So that little tiny bit of the embellishment sticks out there, but I'm not too worried about an embellishment getting damaged. So I hope this was helpful. If there's anything that I didn't cover that you do have questions on, please make sure and leave those questions in the comments below. I would love to chat with you and help you get those interactive pages into your scrapbooks. So thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I'm so grateful for each of you that watches my videos. I can't say enough how grateful I am that you're here. So if you haven't done so already, I would love to have you as a subscriber here on my channel. I upload videos every Sunday and then usually 1 or 2 throughout the week as well. So thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.